Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm doing a little different video today. I finally broke out my record player and my records. I got more over here. We're just going to do a quick just to see what did I listen to. I got a lot of cool records. I'm not going to go through them all. I'm just going to do a different video so those people who like music, audiophiles, you might enjoy this. You see what I like. I'm a mainstream, you know what I mean? But I don't think I got anything earlier than 1980. Maybe some 90s, but that's it. So we're just gonna go through them quick. Before I pull that first one out, make sure you like and subscribe. And like I said, it's gonna be a different video. So you may not like it. That's all right. Other people might. So thanks if you're new to this channel. And let's just delve. Let's delve into the deep cut collection of my stuff. So first one, let's just pull the first one out and see what we're working with. Look at that. We got David Gilmour, Pink Floyd. First one, we have David Gilmour. All right, there's some pictures there. All right, there we go. What's the next one? Oh, look at that. We got Heaven Help the Fool. And oh, what a look at that. Bob Weir just recently passed away. There we go. Bobby Weir. And you see where this might be going with what I might have been into in music wise. Here we go. Oh, we got some new Riders of the Purple Sage. All right. You can see Jerry Garcia there. All right. Cool. All right. And you can really see where this might be going here. Yep. There we go. That first one we'll get into. We got Robert Hunter's Tales of the Great Rum Runners. And you can really see what's coming, can't you? If you're a deadhead, you can see what's coming. Here we go. All right. Kingfish. All right. Now you gotta know what's coming, right? You gotta know. All right. If I can get this back in here. There we go. All right. Maybe not. All right. Like I said, I'm not going to go through them all, but. All right. We got Ace. All right. Okay. Jerry Garcia, Run for the Roses. All right. Man, where are we? There we go. Jerry Garcia, Reflections. We go. All right. We got to be getting up. There we go. Garcia with Sugary and the Wheels and Deals. It's instrumental. All right. I gotta flip it over. Flip that baby over to take a look. All right. Cool. All right, finally, we have our first Grateful Dead live we go. With Pigpen. Alright, what's our next one here? Oh, there we go. And if I opened it up, you could see that it's a... There you go, it's your second Grateful Dead album. They're not all Grateful Dead, don't worry. Alright. We got the Dead set. Right. Alright. Put that back in there. Alright. Of course, Mars Hotel. Right. Gotta have Mars Hotel. Alright. Okay. Terrapin Station. Like I said, not gonna all be Grateful Dead, but all my stuff's together. Blues for Allah. All right. There we go. Wake of the Flood. On. That's, yeah. There we go. History of the Grateful Dead, Volume 1. Cool artwork on these. That's what you miss, you know, with the new stuff. And of course, Europe 72. Right? Gotta have Europe 72 on record, why not? See if I can get it back in there, alright. The one I won't even pronounce for you. There we go. Pigpen. As you can see, I am a fan of, I have to say, I'm a fan of 60s and 70s. Definitely the 70s Dead, but I like that. I like the youth of the Dead, and I liked Pigpen, what they brought with that that jazziness, blues. You know what I mean? I was Deadhead when I was younger. Working Man Dead. Of course, I'm just going to have everything here. But yeah, definitely, as I'm aging, I like more of the 70s Grateful Dead. Alright. American Beauty. Like I promised, it's not going to be all Grateful Dead. I guess I'm lying. Alright. I can see some other stuff. I can see some Zeppelin coming up, guys. I can see Shakedown Street. So some Zeppelin coming up. Alright. Here we go. I'm guessing Grateful Dead. There you go. Pretty soon this will be, you know, when Bill and Mickey, we have them all up there. All right. What do we got going on now? Oh, of course. In the Dark. I promised it wouldn't be all Grateful Dead, but like I said, there we go. All right. I mean, I see Zeppelin. I see him, but I can't tell you what's coming up the next couple ones here. All right. Is Grateful Dead. We won't enjoy that one. All right. Let's just get on to... All right. We have course, Led Zeppelin there. Was that 4? I got 3. So yeah, my Led Zeppelin aren't in order. That's all right. So I got Led Zeppelin 3. I think that was 4. I think this is 2 or 1 coming up. This is Led Zeppelin 2. I got all of Led Zeppelin. I got every Led Zeppelin on record because why not? Because I like Led Zeppelin. I like Grateful Dead. You know, Led Zeppelin 1. You gotta have it. You know what I mean? And then you're even like, hey, I hear you got everyone. But, I mean, yeah, I got Physical Graffiti, right? I got, yeah. But do you have The Song Remains the Same? Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. Hennepin County Library. Don't worry about it. All right. Houses of the Holy. Yeah, of course. Why want to have Houses of the Holy, right? If you're going to have Led Zeppelin, you got to have Houses of the Holy. Right? And why not, right in the middle of Led Zeppelin, why not have Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd? Oddly placed. Should be with the other Pink Floyd. Don't worry, Pink Floyd's coming up too. All right. Yeah. And if you were going to say, do you got every Led Zeppelin? Yes. I got Coda. Right? I got Coda. Right? And, I mean, really? You got them all? Yes, I do. And I got that. Mint. Presents. All right. Now, what else do I got? Oh, In Through the Outdoors. What a great. Let's take time to look at that. That's a good looking album right there. Like I said, hopefully I won't make this too long, too boring, but you know, if you like music, I'm guessing right now if you like 70s music and a little bit of 80s, you're going to like this. What do we got now? Well, we got Jimmy Page. Jimmy Page by himself. All right. Now, here we go. You gotta have, right? You gotta have Dark Side of the Moon. And, right? Hold on for a second here. So it came with this cool sticker postcard back in the day. I got these with this record. It was awesome. So you have like a night and day. Then you have, I should do it. I'm just going to do it just for, just if you have not seen it before. We have the Great Pyramids of Giza. So that, of course, was one of the posters that came with it. And here we go. Yeah, so when I got that, I was completely shocked. So I was like, whoa. Because I had the record, didn't know all that stuff came with it. But that was in the record that I got. I got some records from a lady who sold me some cool records. So there you go. In there. All right. So I'll put right there. And of course, Wish You Were Here. All right, so I'm just going to kind of go through them and I'll pull out some different ones and some ones that are. So we got Pink Floyd, of course. You know, we got Pink Floyd, the final cut. Pink Floyd, The Wall, because you got to have The Wall, right? Yeah. Okay. Different one we got. Leonard Skinner, Give Me Back My Bullets. There we go. Something new. All right. Let's see here. We got some Mamas and the Papas. All right. We got some, looks like, some Frank Zappa. All right. We have Xanadu. You know, some of these are not mine. I have to say Xanadu is not mine. All right. We got Neil Young's Gold Rush. After the Gold Rush. All right. What do we got here? Neil Young. We got some Neil Young. We got some Moody Blues. We got some Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson. Stardust. Some Willie Nelson Stardust. Oh, what do we got here? Here we go. Something different. Something funky. We got Parliament Live P-Funk Earth Tour. This was bought at Down in the Valley, if anyone knows it. $11.27.99 for $12.25. Ha ha, that's right. Cool. All right. We got some Starship. Jefferson Starship. We have Volunteers. Yeah, there we go. All right. Jefferson Airplane. What did I say? Starship. I got Airplane. I don't got no Starship. I don't got record. I don't have Starship. I got Airplane. I don't have Starship. I don't have Jefferson Starship. I got Simon and Garfunkel. Greatest Hits. Yeah. Why not? Why not, right? Then you gotta have, of course, gotta have some Black Sabbath. Rock on. All right. Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath. Allman Brothers. Got some Allman Brothers. Gotta have some Allman Brothers. Got T for Tillerman. Cat Stevens. Got a little CCR. Why not? What we got here? Cool little Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Dallas Taylor and Greg Reeves. Deja Vu. You can say that again. Deja Vu. All right. Oh, try not to make this too long. We're just going to go through. What do we got here? I don't even know what that is. All right. Blue Oyster Cults. Right. We got some Who. We got Quadrophenia. We got the Greatest Hits. Who Are You? We got some Doors. You gotta have the Doors, right? Greatest Hits, Doors. Right. If you haven't figured out by now what kind of music I was into in the 90s, we got the Doors album 13. You gotta have that. Do you have it? I do. All right. What do we got? Win, Lose, or Draw. the Allman Brothers. Not quite sure why I got more Doors. I'm not. Got Greg and or that's Dwayne Allman's Allman Brothers. Best of the Guess Who. Buffalo Springfield. Allman Brothers. What is this? Oh, Bad Company. Gotta have some Bad Company. All right, Bad Company. Why not? Gotta have some Bad Company. All right. Well, of course, you gotta have Pearl, right? Now, Pearl came in February of '96 from Half Price Books. This cost $2.99, y'all. There we go. Got Janis Joplin. $2.99 from Half Price Books back in 1996. All right. Dreamboat Annie Hart. We got another Janis Joplin in concert. Cool. And the last one from this one, gosh, I'm making this long. I'll go through the next one quick. Iron Butterfly in stereo. In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, yo. Someone, there we go. We wrote, this lady's back in the day. She wrote 3490. 1785. And we have this lady, we don't know. And then they circled 1705. So, okay. So we have everyone's name is circled. We have this lady's name twice. We have 1968 circled. Is she trying to figure out why that guy died? He was like a smart, the guy. Did he get killed by the government? I don't know. All right. That was a weird thing to find on the back. I never noticed that. All right. So, let's see if I'll turn you here. Bear with me as I turn you. I'll turn you, folks. So, some of these we're not gonna. We can kind of start from this end. So this is my when I start getting away from. So you got your great band era, 36 to 45. Looks like we have some Aloha Hawaii. I'm guessing I got these from my grandparents. Yep. We got some other older records here. We have the Nutcracker. Because why not? Gotta have the Nutcracker. We have the Magic Flute. I don't want to be ripping these things here. We got, what are these here? The Philharmonic Family Library, great music. Got maybe volume 1 and 2. What is this here? What is this? We got the Fillmore, the last day of the Fillmore. Looks like we have with that. So we had Santana, Grateful Dead, Hot Tuna, Mallow, New Riders of the Purple Sage, Quicksilver, It's a Beautiful Day, Taj Mahal, Boss Skaggs, Tower of Power, Cold Blood, Elvin Bishop Group, Stone Ground, Son of Champion, and Lamb. Alright, now, if I can get, okay. Alright, so, here's some other stuff. So, right on top, we got some Santana. Gotta have some Santana. And you know what's going to be next? Santana. Gotta have some Santana. But what's next now? Oh, it's Steppenwolf. All right. Why not? Why not? Why not have some? I can guarantee you, Marshall Tucker brand is not one of mine, but was acquired. All right. We got the Marshall Tucker brand, y'all. All right. What do we got here? Days of Future Past, the Moody Blues, including Nights and White Satin. All right. Oh, we got Gordon Lightfoot, Don Quixote. Why not? Why not? Sure. Gordon Lightfoot. Why not? All right. I got two. So this is Woodstock, music from the original soundtrack and more. 3 records. I got 2 of these bad boys. So you can see them in there. I got 2 of these, so I got 6. The same thing. Because why not? Right? Yeah. Why not? All right. I won't make this too long. I've already made this too long. Here we go. What do we got coming on here? Santana. All right. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Nazareth. Expect no mercy. And really, I really got for Kentucky Fried Blues. I like that song right there. That's really why I got this album, right? Nazareth. Ooh, why not? We got some Jethro Tull. When you haven't had your flute. You haven't heard a flute in a while. Time to listen to some Jethro Tull. All right. What else we got? We're getting to the end here. Sorry I made it a little long. What do we got? What is that? Carlos Santana and Buddy Miles live. All right. All right. Oh, there we go. There we go. $3.75. Jimi Hendrix. Midnight Lightning. I might be coming up on my... Ooh. Deep Purple. All right, Deep Purple. All right. I was hoping Doobie Brothers, Doors. Looks like John Lennon. Looks like Camelot. King and I. All right. Man of La Mancha. Why not? We got something. Soundtrack starring Audrey Hepburn and Rex Harrison. My Fair Lady. Why not? Dr. Zhivago. We got War of the Worlds, yo. Don't you worry. We got War of the Worlds. Don't you worry. War of the Worlds. I hope my head wasn't in this. Was my head in the way? Whatever. We got Orson Welles. War of the Worlds. That. There you go, There you go. Scared the bejeebies out of people. And something from my past as a child, boom, the story of Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, including souvenir photo book. Oh, you know what's in there. Don't worry, I'm not going to pull it out. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got a lot of musical stuff. I mean, of course, there's all musical. We got some folk dance music, Scandinavian American folk dance music. Why not? We got some more Scandinavian American folk dance music, Volume 2. All right. We got some Norway and the Sound of Music. We got Hungarian Moods. All right. Skulls Vidance. We got some more traditional Norwegian music. We got, oh, look at that. Look at that. I got the Charlie Brown Christmas original soundtrack. I can't do it. Because sound, copyright. But there you go. See if we. It's got, oh yeah. I mean, there you go, kids. If you got time, pause it. And then it goes. It just goes on forever and ever. I'm not going to show it off. I mean, we'd be here all night. All right. What do we got here? Well, we got Charlie Brown All-Star. All right. Free to be you and me. Right? What kindergarten doesn't remember that if you grew up in the 80s? Free to be you and me. Right? Let's do some. We got Best of Disney, Volume 2, Best of Disney, Volume 1. So if you want to see how old Disney we're talking about, here we go. The 80s, we're talking 80s Disney, my childhood Disney. That's old. We put it on record. We put it on record for you, folks. So when you put the kids to bed, put your kids to bed. All right. Now turn on your receiver. Turn on your record player. Make sure it's not too loud because you're going to wake everyone up. Don't scratch the record either. You definitely listen to that during the day. You didn't dare to do that unless you had you know what I mean? Unless you had the Fisher-Price record player as a kid, which you could do and not, scratch your record up. All right. As always, guys, thanks. I didn't ramble on for half an hour here. Hopefully you enjoy. You got to see some things. Obviously, you can tell I like 60s to 70s music, obviously. But there you go. That was my collection. I haven't seen it in a while. I pulled it out. I thought maybe make a video. If anyone's interested, hope you are. Hope you liked it. Hope you saw something cool. Saw something you haven't seen before. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you for my next video.